Carly, it is 6:17 on this Thursday morning, and today is a day of giving for Oregon wildfire survivors here on Coin 6. The Red Cross currently operating shelters across the state to help those displaced by these wildfires.
Yeah, Regional Communications Director for the Red Cross, Chad Carter, joining us live over Zoom to talk about how you can help. Good morning, Chad.
Good morning, Ken. Good morning, Jenny.
Yeah, good to see you. So first, I know you guys have been doing so much work with these wildfires. Tell us about the shelters, or what they're like, and what sorts of essentials are being provided for people.
So we have shelters open across the state of Oregon right now, and that's making sure that those who have been impacted by these wildfires have access to food, meals, sheltering, relief supplies, information, and recovery assistance and planning when we get to that stage. Right now, we are supporting about just under 3,000 people throughout the state, and we're using both congregate shelters, but primarily we're using hotel rooms. And so we have over 1,200 rooms booked throughout the state of Oregon right now, and we've provided more than 14,000 hotel stays since this disaster began now more than a week and a half ago. So right now, the Red Cross is making sure that all the immediate needs are being met for folks who've been out of their home. And we're going to continue to do so for the days, weeks, and likely months to come, because many of these areas, folks are still just now getting an idea of how those wildfires may have impacted them and their homes.
Well, Chad, when you talk about the number of shelters that you have, you're using hotel rooms. Are you using other structures as well? How are you dealing with being able to accommodate all the people? You say 3,000 people at this point that you're trying to serve.
Sure. We have about 2,200 people overnight in hotel rooms, and we had just over 600 or so in congregate shelters throughout the state. Right now, we have primarily congregate shelters happening in the Willamette Valley and south in the Medford area. And we're providing and making sure that they have access to those meals. We have things set up to ensure that social distancing and things are taking place in those congregate shelters so people can feel comfortable about being there while we're still in the middle of a COVID-19 pandemic. We certainly understand that this has been a very challenging time for folks. It is stressful for them. And so we're trying to do everything we can to make sure that they are getting some of those immediate needs. And we simply can't do this alone. We have tremendous partners, both other organizations, state agencies, and government agencies that are all coming together to make sure that those who have been impacted by the Oregon wildfires have the resources and have the assistance that they need. This is going to be a long-term recovery, not just supported by us, but by many, many others. And we're seeing today, through your day of giving and through the last couple of days this week, about how generous people are and how much they want to help support. It's Oregonians helping Oregonians.
Yeah, and again, financial donations, that's what you really need right now.
There are a lot of folks out there who want to make a donated item and share it with people, and we certainly understand that. And there are several organizations that are able to take that, but right now we're focused on those meals and that sheltering, as I mentioned, providing over 1,200 hotel rooms every single night. And so by using a financial donation, we're able to put that donation to use exactly where it's needed most, right away in the exact area of the state that it's needed. So if you visit coin.com, you're able to make sure that you can make that donation, and the American Red Cross will use it, and we will make sure that it gets to those here in Oregon who need it.
All right. Well, Chad Carter, thank you for all the work that you're doing over there at the American Red Cross, and thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
And again, if you would like to donate to help the wildfire evacuees here in Oregon, we have all the details on how you can help out on coin.com. You can choose where you want your money to go to help all of our neighbors.